So let's say Fanatics/Topps is actually buying MetaZoo. Let's say it's the reality we're actually living in. What would you guys honestly think about that? Do you think it'd be a good reality to live in? Or do you think it'd be a bad reality to live in? Because Topps is a huge company. They're known globally, and they can do wonders for the MetaZoo IP overall. But I just fear if they were to actually buy this thing, that they would completely kill off the trading card game aspect of it, right? The cards that I actually care about, the cards that actually mean something. And I know a lot of people would probably feel the same. I know some people love those sets that Topps put out in the past. I mean, I was never a huge fan of them personally, but I can appreciate them. They were neat. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to that Nightfall Sapphire set that Argo said existed in the past. People want that chase, right? The serialized cards, the refractors, and all that different stuff. It's really cool. They should continue to put those sets out, don't get me wrong, but I want to see the TCG itself continue, and I just don't see them doing that, right? The cards you can actually use to play the game, the cards that I want to collect. And unfortunately, if they don't license it out to somebody else, I don't know who that would be, we'll probably never see the TCG ever again. I mean, there's worse people to buy this, don't get me wrong, but there are other people out there that may actually want to continue and reboot the TCG, and I just feel like Topps isn't one of them, unfortunately, right? Because that's just not the kind of cards that they put out. And if they were to license it out, that would be great. But I just don't know if they would do that. What do you guys think? Do you think they would actually license that out to somebody else? Are you excited to get Topps sets again? Do you want to see the TCG itself die? Because that's what's probably going to happen if they buy it. This is what I worry about. This is what I think about. So when people throw that name out there, you know what I mean? It's just kind of a sad day. It's like, I'm kind of sitting on the fence because it's like, yeah, it's kind of good, but it's kind of bad. You know what I mean? Because they're going to kill this off. And then the thing that I care to collect, the thing that I want to see continue is not going to continue. It would do great for the IP itself. The IP would continue to grow and the MetaZoo name would be out there, which would be great. People would come across the TCG just through that because they would come across MetaZoo, find out that there once was a TCG, and then they might actually buy into it and start collecting those cards, which would be great for the community overall. So it would be great for that. Don't get me wrong, but if the TCG doesn't continue, if there's not new cards added to that library, new cards that you can play with, you know what I mean? Then what MetaZoo truly was to me is just kind of dead. Because yes, I love the IP. I love the idea that you can do all these different things with it, but I want to see the TCG continue. That's the one component of it that I actually care about. You know what I mean? I don't want to be selfish or anything, but I feel like most people are like me. I know there's people out there like MetaZoo Menace that loves the Topps cards, but they love the TCG as well. And I don't think they want to see it die off either. I mean, would you guys want to see it die off? That's what I want to know. What's your guys' honest opinions on this? Because it kind of left me scratching my head because it's like, on one hand, yes, there's worse people that could buy this. You completely kill it off. It would just never have any chance to grow. A very small company that couldn't do anything, that doesn't know how to run a business at all. This is a company that actually knows what they're doing, has a lot of capital, you know what I mean? And makes cards, which are all positives, but it's not the TCG cards, you know what I mean? It's their own cards. And as cool as they are, as exciting as it is to open those boxes up and to chase those cards, they're not the actual trading card game cards itself.
I'm a rapper, doing what I can, gonna eat everything till the appearance of man. Yo, see me, I'm living below the soil. I'll be back, but I'm coming as oil.